Hello everyone, welcome to Watercolor Tips. Today we are diving into the world of watercolor boards. So please watch till the end and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing watercolor tips and tutorials. So let's get started. I'm painting the base with a very transparent shade of burnt sienna and I'm blending the same with a transparent shade of ultramarine blue to just paint the reflected lights. So basically you don't have to paint the entire subject with a single even color, so make sure you are painting those reflected lights as well to create an environment. I'm also adding olive green as well, and I'm just blending these colors directly on the paper instead of blending them into the palette. But make sure you're adding a lot of water to your pigment and just making it really transparent, as we are just painting the base layer as of now, and then you can darken the layers and define your board shape and you can add those intricate details. But as of now, let's paint with really transparent color and just try to blend those multiple colors directly on the paper. Okay, so once you're done painting the base layer with a very transparent color, make sure you are letting it dry completely before adding a new layer. Okay, now I'm making a slightly darker and thick layer for painting those darker areas. For that, I am mixing ultramarine blue and burnt sienna and trying to make a slightly grayish brown kind of mixture. And I'm just painting the base of the boat, the outer side of the boat. Now I'm using the same mixture to paint the inner side of the board. So basically I'm painting those darker areas, and also I'm just defining the shape of the boards by painting those darker, so basically by painting those negative areas, you can say that. Yeah, so you just have to paint those darker areas with the same mixture. Now I'm following the same process for painting the second boat, and I'm just painting those darker areas, those shadowed areas, and I'm just defining the shape of the boat. A lot of people ask about the shades which I'm using in particular painting, but I feel shades are the secondary thing. You have to focus on the light and shade, and you can just choose your shades according to your style. And also you have to focus on the techniques as well, right? So I mean, you can paint your sky using the shade of red, but it should look natural. So you have to study the sky, you have to use those techniques which are suitable for painting those skies, and you have to study the light and shade. So it doesn't matter whether you are using blue color for painting the sky. You can use whatever color you want. You can express yourself. You're not taking a photograph, you are an artist. So right, you don't have to paint with the same color whatever you are seeing in the nature, or maybe if you are taking a reference image. So you don't have to just replicate the same colors. Colors are completely a secondary thing. You have to focus on the light and shade, you have to focus on the techniques, and then I'm sure your painting will look amazing. Now I'm defining the light source by painting the shadowed areas even more darker and thick color. I'm painting these shadowed areas on a slightly moist surface so that I can get soft edges instead of getting hard edges. So whenever you want to create soft edges, make sure you are painting either on wet surface or maybe moist surface, right? But whenever you want to get hard edges, then you have to either work on the damp surface or maybe on the dry surface. Okay, so you can see by just painting these darker areas, you can feel the light source is coming from the right side, and you can feel the sunlight is falling on the boards. Once dry, let's paint the background. So basically I'm painting the water and the reflection. For that I'm just using different shades of green. So maybe you can use olive green, maybe you can use burnt sienna. See, again, the colors are not important here, right? Because a lot of people always ask about the shade, so that's why I'm saying this again and again. You can even paint the water with blue color, but what matters here to get the perfect techniques, to paint the reflections, to paint to paint the waves and all. And obviously you have to develop your observation skill as well. So let's say if you want to paint a boat floating on the water surface, then first you have to study. So maybe take a reference images, study the reflection, study the light and shade, study the patterns, study the colors, and then you will be able to achieve those realism in your painting even without replicating the same colors. So basically you have to focus on these particular things. You have to develop your observation skill. So here what I did, I just painted the water with different shades of green, and then I just tried to create a gradient. So basically the darker color is towards the foreground, and then the lighter color is towards the horizon to create the depth. And then I just use a slightly thicker mixture and painted the reflection and waves on the moist surface to get the soft edges, and also to get the controlled blend as well. And once dry, you can just refine those reflections, and you can just add those intricate details to finish this painting, right? So yeah, I hope this tutorial was helpful. So yeah, hit the like button and share this tutorial with your friends, and you can share your feedback as well in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing watercolor tutorials and tips. Happy painting.